Yo, we've got another YouTuber controversy.
Oh, fuck.
Right, let's start topical. Call me Carson. Where are you thinking?
Turn on your screen share.
Fuck.
We love our Aiden around these ends.
We do. I'm a little sweetheart. I'm a pretty little princess.
I'd say that you're endearing.
That was the most threatening compliment I've ever had in my life.
Aiden, you're not cute, but you're endearing.
That sounds like you're gonna steal my fucking kidneys. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Call me Carson. He's topical.
Very topical, very relevant.
Topical.
Happened less than 24 hours ago from this record.
Call me Carson. He admitted to friends at the lunch club that he was sexting with underage girl fans in March of 2020. They were 17 and he was 19 when this happened. This drama is currently ongoing, so there could be information that hasn't come out yet. Carson hasn't said anything, but it's been well known for quite a while.
Yeah,
well known amongst his friends. Good lord.
I mean, he was probably blackpilled after getting cheated on.
Blackpilled Duma Wojak. Time to talk to underage girls. Right, so on the entertainment scale, where you thinking?
Entertainment. I mean, it is recent and is topical, but like, there's no twist of fate. There's no X Factor. It's just been a thing that's come out, and I don't know. Like, it is weird still, but you know what I mean. There's also like an extra added factor of like not being as entertaining because of it, especially just because, again, as I said, there's no twist of fate. Please take a dump on my chest or something like that. Oh yeah, I'm True Geordie and still gotta be eating some poo. Like, fuck off.
Beads of sweat form in his face the moment a guest asks where his bathroom is.
He's like, "You taking that to go, or can I have it?" That's disgusting.
Right, anyway, Carson, we'll put him in C tier. He's not particularly thrilling, but you know, it hasn't been quite...
Yeah, it's not thrilling. It hasn't been long enough. No twists of fate. True Geordie's funny. Okay, Mini Lad.
Mini Lad sent and received nudes from a 17-year-old girl when he was in his 20s. He planned to meet up with her in California explicitly for sex and sent pictures of his bulge to a 16-year-old girl. He admitted these were all true allegations and apologized. Now, what we thinking?
I mean, again, there's a real lack of like any spice or any twists of fate here. It's just someone being horny and retarded, and then this one's a bit worse than Carson, I'd say, in terms of like what happened wise, because you know he was planning on meeting her. Mini Lad also, like, his channel is just cancer.
Yeah, his channel's also very fucking boring.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just shit.
See, if there was something going on instead of just, you know, some guy being horny and retarded, like you said,
D, F, fuck him.
I'm gonna say F. F because I have absolutely no connection to the guy at all. That whole situation is about as bland as watered down ketchup. Right, next we have Eat That Pussy 445. In October 2020, a YouTuber called Cold Raven showcased DMs between him and EDP where he was pretending to be a 15-year-old girl. EDP claimed to beat him up if he didn't go out with him. He still thought he was talking to a 15-year-old girl at this point. He then claimed that these messages were real, but he said he was joking. He then later admitted to these allegations. What are you thinking?
First off, imagine falling for a catfish. Second off, this dude is 30. This dude was twofold her age.
Yeah, that's got something on it. I feel like there's some shock factor where, you know, if someone, I beat the fuck out my dick meme, you can just say, yo, remember how that guy's a paedophile?
That is spice. That is good.
I'm thinking beta.
I'd have to say I agree. That's a fair assessment.
Fairly spicy, but not quite up there, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit too mild for this tier list for us boys.
That sounds like we're just encouraging them.
Well, I mean,
right, come on, Minecraft YouTubers, God, it's been a while.
Get ahead in the game, fellas.
God. This is Zoe Laverne. She's a 19-year-old TikTok star, and she was exposed for kissing a 13-year-old boy when she was 19. She says the boy approved of the act.
I mean, saying that he consented doesn't change anything.
That makes it even more fucking weird in an
Yeah,
odd way.
Yeah, like it's the fact like she asked him for consent, like she knew it was wrong. It's still
British women are usually pretty fucking stupid, but they know the age of consent. And the worst part about it is it was caught on video multiple times.
like, how fucking dumb do you have to be to get caught on video doing that? Come
TikTok
on.
star level dumb, I guess.
See, get her out of here. She's boring me. Fuck off, bitch.
We're putting her on C. We only got her on the list because we needed a woman in here. Right,
Oh, that's
next.
the spicy one.
Pyro fucking cynical.
Woo!
He's not really a paedophile, but you know, he's still on some fucking goofy shit. Pyrocynical, role-playing fat furry fetish art with a 15-year-old boy. He was unaware of his age at the time, which has been corroborated to be pretty much true as far as the words of funny internet men go. Whilst the man didn't really do anything wildly illegal, it's really fucking funny.
It's funny because he's a fucking freak. And his response was just him in a fucking Karen hairdo, just that's like, "Hey guys, Pyro here. I know I did disgusting stuff, but like, can I just turn it into an ironic meme to deflect criticism?" His deflection of it was perfect. It was literally just like, you can't call him a paedophile, you can only call him a retard.
You can call him a fucking degenerate freak, but you can't call him a nonce. Right?
He has like watched his own back perfectly there. You can't say there was anything malicious in him not asking their age. You can only blame ignorance.
I'm thinking, see, this one was really entertaining, right? Because seeing it unfold on Twitter and through YouTube videos was extremely entertaining. I'm gonna think A tier.
I'd have to agree there, yeah, A tier. Shane, oh!
Shane motherfucking Dawson. So, the problem's here. He called a 6-year-old sexy. He has repeatedly asked underage fans to twerk. There was that fucking horrendous Willow Smith tweet.
That was awful.
I think the problem with Shane is there's a lot going on.
There is so much like evidence, like the cat too. You haven't even brought the cat.
Oh boy, the cat.
I love how his mates were fucking Hillary Clinton too in that video. Odds on him like starting up the next little St. James off fucking the Isle of Man.
What's his cat?
What's the name of his cat?
Muffins, I think, was the cat in question.
Little Saint Muffins.
I've watched a lot of his conspiracy videos, but none of it sticks with me because it's the most bland shit I've ever seen in my life.
It is vapid mouth breather content. I'm sorry.
I can't believe we're calling people bland while we're making a tier list.
You raise a valid point there, son, but it doesn't change anything.
I'm thinking S tier because of the sheer amount of stuff that went on. There was celebrity involvement. He got called out by the Smith family. How do you manage that? Right, so next we have Lion Maker sold underwear with his branding on it aimed at kids, repeatedly tweeted asking his fans to twerk for him, and there was the whole Page the Panda shit, which has a lot of details in it, but he posted the nudes of a 15-year-old girl on his fucking Twitter.
This is just
fucking up there.
Even before any of like the serious stuff came out, selling underwear aimed at kids with your like branding on it, like
that's odd.
Having some like 8-year-old kids' balls next to your brand, that's just that's wrong.
Like, it's understandable for companies because, you know, that's what they do. However,
Minecraft YouTubers,
that's not quite.
No.
Having like a personality put those things out is something completely different, if you ask me. You know.
I was also gonna say, like, again, like asking kids to twerk for him and then he'd retweet them. Like, what the hell's that?
That was really something. There? I'd say, right. He's also had quite a big effect on the Minecraft sphere as a whole, because after the entire fucking shitstorm that was the Lion Maker situation, every Minecraft YouTuber has decided to be a lot more fucking careful with their kiddie fiddling.
Yeah, that's fair. And like, I haven't heard anything in the Minecraft community recently, so it seems to be like they're doing their best.
Yeah, they need to hurry the fuck up. We want some more content. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I'd say
S
S tier 2. It is very entertaining despite how harrowing it is.
Next, we have Onision.
What hasn't this dude been involved in?
Fucking hell, what hasn't he done?
He had Chris Hansen and the FBI involved. Like, if the feds get called in, if the actual feds are getting called in, like, what the hell are you doing? Onision, like, jeez Louise, like, help me. You read his fucking books too.
I haven't. I'm so glad.
Oh, they're awful. They're like a year 7 roided up on Sword Art Online and Death Note writing their own little fanfic, but Greg's like 35 and his name is Greg.
I'm thinking just based on the pure level of everything that was involved, and just because of how monumental this man is in realizing YouTube is a fucking terrifying people sometimes, I think he's got to be an S.
He is an S. He is a very good S.
Right, next we have Kiwis. He received nudes from a 12-year-old, sent dick pics to said 12-year-old when he was 17. This continued on for 2 years roughly. He admitted to this live on Drama Alert in a call with Keemstar, the victim, and the victim's mother. During his apology, he said that he thought he could trust her, which is the most fucking sick shit I've ever heard. And he also claims that other YouTubers were doing the same thing with the same fucking girl.
It's not even entertaining, it's just sick. And the thing is too, he's more successful now than when he was then.
That's true. He started this at around 100,000 subscribers was when he admitted to these allegations. And he is now sitting at a cool 3.5 million.
It is more sad, because it's like, you can't even kill their fucking career after they come out.
Now, I'm thinking B tier, mainly because I thought I could trust her is a stupid fucking lie. And the fact that he admitted to this, like, live on Drama Alert, you know, whilst it was happening, it was entertaining, but goddamn, is it sad to see. Right, next. Fucking old mate Basherverse. Basherverse was accused of being a pedophile by some of his friends as well as his girlfriend at the time. That's a fucking bad one. He handled it so incredibly fucking poorly. I have never seen a worse way to respond than what
the
Basher
video of
did.
him crying his eyes out in the fucking green Power Rangers hoodie is still just like, he's burned into my mind. And look at him now, he looks like Justin Wang but white. Like, gee.
Dude, I'm scared.
He's 5 years old.
I'm scared. I just opened Twitter. Trending in United Kingdom. Matt Pat.
Oh my god, what?
Please no. Let's check. Oh, okay. He was just on a stream with a Dream SMP person. Apparently, people were simping for Matt Pat at some point.
Not gonna lie, he does look quite handsome.
Yo, dude, hang on. I mean, no one has ever said otherwise. You're telling me this man doesn't have unfathomable drip?
He actually looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like the dude from fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Hey there, son. You want to hear about Barney?
You want to hear about Chica?
Right, anyway, Basherverse.
You know Anchor Joe has other Joe?
Yeah.
Do you reckon like Basher can make a comeback if Wang started hanging around as this like retarded clone?
He could. See, business minded. Now, all I'm saying from this is it just goes to show you can't trust girls with dyed hair.
Fuck off.
Next, we have Mad Thad 8090. You may also know him as Waifu Guy. Now, this man was arrested for possession of over 600 child porn images. He was jailed for 5 years from 2013 to 2018 and is registered as a sex offender until 2038.
The idea of the waifu man going to prison is really funny. It's like Mr. Anime. It's just like, it's so absurd but so believable at the same time.
Yeah, you could see it coming, but it's the type of person you wouldn't expect to ever actually do anything. I think one of my favourite things about it is that this man is surprisingly well known, but nobody knows about, you know, the whole pedo thing. So that is a fucking fat bomb to drop here and there.
Oh yeah, do you remember how this guy went to prison for child porn possession? It's like, what?
It's seeing the look on people's faces is phenomenal. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking B. Like
I'm thinking B too as well. Honestly, it's
interesting, but there is no like twist of fate or just like.
Again, it doesn't quite
There's
have
no
the
added
X factor.
spice. This is like going to Nando's and getting a mild, you know, like.
It's also the fact that he wasn't quite a YouTuber. 8 years ago was his last video.
Wow.
It was called Things That Piss Me Off Part 6, Pink Lemonade.
You know what pisses me off? Fucking prison food, dude. Yeah, anyway, stick him in B. Who fucking cares? Oh, Zero. Fat Hernandez himself. Look at him.
He's honestly, right, let's just wrap this up. F tier, he was a Smash player. Why is anyone surprised?
He was a Smash nerd. Look at that neck beard. Also, editing in, can you please put the picture of him looking like a turbo virgin next to Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Oh, of course.
Thank you, editing Aiden. You're too kind to me. He was also like the Harvey Weinstein of the fucking Smash community. Like, getting him under brought this entire like hashtag Me Too movement where like fucking
a lot came out.
So much of it came out. Not once was I shocked.
It just goes to show you cannot trust the person who plays Joker in Smash Bros.
Man was playing Diddy Kong, but in the sheets he was Diddy and kids.
Fuck off. I've made the thumbnail. Do you want to see it?
Oh, I am excited for this.